What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. You dig? Keeping it moving. And apparently Lamont Peterson is gearing up for Errol Spence fight. We told you that this weekend. Told you that Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence Jr. is being negotiated and damn near done. And part of that is what's gonna have to happen is Lamont Peterson is dropping his WBA title. For whatever reason, maybe he had a mandatory that he had to face. But the WBA is trying to reduce the belts to each division down to one. So it sounds like if that's what they want to do, they're going to eliminate the regular WBA champion. It's going to be one WBA champion that's going to be Keith Thurman in this division. And it might be doing a light heavyweight as well, with Badou Jack dropping the belt that was in his contract, so he didn't duck Bivol. And Bivol will be the only one champion light heavyweight. And Lamont Peterson wrote a letter to the WBA today saying that he's giving it up. And it sounds like he's going to go ahead and tangle with Errol Spence Jr. And good for King Pete for stepping up and, doing what Sean Porter didn't want to do, doing what Danny Garcia didn't want to do. He didn't have to do this. He really didn't have to. He could have sat there and waited his turn and got the Keith Thurman fight, because he's Keith Thurman's mandatory. But he's been inactive, and now he's going to fight Errol Spence. He turned down Errol Spence last time for a title eliminator, the IBF. I think the IBF dropped him out the top 10, top 15 altogether after that, because he declined the number one title eliminator. Constantine Portman declined it as well. But now he's fighting Carlos Ocampo for the right to be Errol Spence's mandatory sometime this year. And now Lamont Peterson for the championship is stepping up to the plate. Most people expect him to get Ice Baby. I don't know, man. It's a tough fight. Peterson just, what he does well is what Errol Spence does well, is fight on the inside and go to the body. And, it'll be a good test for Errol. It's a stepping stone. It's a marquee fight. It's a name versus a name. It's not the names that we wanted at first with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. And I think everybody's killing Danny Garcia for not wanting to fight Sean Porter. But we need to be killing Sean Porter for not wanting to fight Errol Spence as well. Equally, we know what Danny Garcia is. Danny Garcia is just maneuvering his career like he Floyd Mayweather now, but he ain't earned that respect yet, But at least you can look at Danny Garcia and say, look, he was the best in the division. He fought the best at 140. You name him, he fought him. Cool, Look at Sean Porter, man, he ain't never been in number one division, and beating Errol Spence could put him one step closer to Keith Thurman and being number two in the division. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Keith. He don't want to fight Sean. He don't want to fight Earl. And they do all this popping off. They talk shit about Adrian Broner. And Kenny. They do all this popping off about who they want, who the right fight. At the end of the day, Adrian Broner fight whoever. Adrian Broner didn't let Al Haymon control him. He went out the loop and he fought Marcos Maidana. He went outside the loop and he made shit happen. When people say, "Oh, you ain't fighting this type of competition," Sean Porter ain't looking to do that, man. Peterson, he don't have no choice. I think this was you fight this motherfucker or you're going to be on the shelf for another year. And he was like, well, all right, I ain't got no other choice but to fight Errol Spence. I don't think he willingly took this fight because he turned it down before. I think that he's forced into this fight. He's forced to fight Errol Spence Jr. I think he has a solid game plan, but at the end of the day, I think he's just too small. What he does well, Errol Spence does better. Be a good fight. But at the end of the day, I really don't like fights knowing that I 100% know the outcome. But Lamont Peterson has the properties and ability to surprise people. But, we all know the outcome is going to be. We know what it's going to be. It's going to come down to Keith Thurman, Bud Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. And the faster we can get to that conclusion, the faster we can clear shit up and we can have a number one. But the suspense, the build up, it's building right now. The talk is building. And it's building all three of those guys potentially fighting each other. And, I can't wait for it to happen. But shout out to King Pete for stepping up.